during fall camp, a couple times during season practice as well. I just really wasn't locked in because I just feel like I wasn't giving my all to the team. Um, I kind of didn't like the position I was in, um, but I just had to put that to the side and do what I can to help the team succeed.
Didn't like the position you're in? What do you mean?
In terms of I just thought that um, among the other receivers, everyone's doing good, and I feel like I wasn't doing the best I could. Yeah.
How do you get over the catching lulls? I mean, what do you do? Do you go to the judge machine, or how does that work?
Yeah, Coach Roundtree emphasizes jug machines every Tuesday practice. That helped out a lot, and just giving a little extra time to quarterbacks.
Who did you work with most during that time? Was it Coach Roundtree?
No, I'd say Coach Roundtree during opportunity practices, he just say, "Come out, have a day." That's what he says, "Have a day," and I give that, I take that in a lot because the more effort you put into practice, the easier game reality comes.
Was it hard to maintain practices like early in the morning?
Yes.
What time?
6 a.m. 6:50.
Was it hard to maintain a positive attitude when you didn't like the position you were in?
At times, but it's just more about the team, you know. That's the motto: the team. So you can't let what's going on in your personal life to affect you, even though at times it might. But when you step on the field, that's all that matters.
On Saturday, that first catch you had on third down, that was the first catch for you guys for the game. How much confidence did that give you to kind of go out then and make some plays later on in the game too?
I'd say a lot, yeah. It just made me realize, it's game time, play. It's time to play, yeah.
And then I know, I'm sorry if you've been asked this already, but Jim talked about you kind of making the most of your opportunity. Just do you feel like you did that on Saturday then against Notre Dame?
Yeah, so I feel like a few times I probably could have thrown more blocks, blocking down the field a little more. There was one play I dropped the ball. I feel like that third down also would have helped the team a lot, give another confidence boost coming out the second half. But yeah, I did what I did.
Given that you did have those recent struggles, how did it feel to finally get in the end zone?
It felt great scoring for the first time. I wouldn't say I overcame a lot within these months that I've been here, but it was a big relief. I just wanted to get in the end zone for the first time, and it surprised me. My first season I was against Notre Dame, a big rival for us.
Walk us through that play as much as you can, considering you caught the ball, but then you were met by three defenders and somehow managed to get out of it. What was that? What kind of was going through your mind when you got the ball in your hands?
So when I first got the ball, I thought I was going to get tackled right away because there was a safety coming down, and he kind of whiffed. Then the next man that was behind me, he kind of went for a shoelace tackle and missed. And I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm still up. And I just thought to myself, the end zone's right there, go score. And I made that cut off the corner that was coming. And I got into the end zone.
How much of a difference is there running a route and catching football at the college level compared to what you were doing in high school?
It's much faster. Plays, the duration of a play ends much faster than a high school play.
What was the hardest thing in the transition from spring ball, where you obviously excelled, to fall camp before the season started?
I'd say fall camp is much more game reality, putting yourself in those game situations, and compared to spring balls when big installs, we just installed a new offense, so it was much slower. Fall camp is the time where you really want to find where you're comfortable on the team, do what you can to help the team, whether that's special teams, offense, defense, whatever it is.
Do you think that speed increase or contributed to making it tough for you at first a little bit?
Yeah, at first, coming in for spring ball, the speed adjustment was really a big factor. I remember the first time we had a receiver workout, I think I dropped every ball that day. And Coach Tree sent me a text saying just when you adjust to the speed, the tempo, everything will get much easier for you.
Was that in fall or spring?
This was a little bit before spring ball.
You, Dax, Zach, a handful of freshmen have received a lot of playing time this year. Do you guys have a special kind of closer relationship at all, or?
Yeah, I'd say because I like the fact that we have that freshman locker room. It gives us the opportunity to know each other much more. I'd say coming in earlier with that group of other 7 guys, it doesn't really differentiate us from the other freshmen, but we kind of have a tighter bond because we're all here together earlier than they were. But we're all comfortable with each other as freshmen.
Do you guys feed off each other at all when you see each other having success?
Yes, because like we know like we're the younger class, and if we just keep working the way we're working, within the next couple of years, this program could really turn around.
To kind of go back to what you were saying earlier about not liking the position you were in initially and having to work to get past that, I mean, how difficult is it or how much of a challenge when you come in as a freshman and you're used to playing a lot in high school and maybe being the guy in your respective teams and then coming here and kind of have to earn everything all over again?
It's just like me having to know it's not the same anymore. Like I really have to work to get my playing time, and also just nothing's given. That's just a life principle. Nothing's given.
Was there frustration after knowing that you had earned a starting job in spring, and your playing time sort of tailed off heading into the season?
What I told myself is really, there wasn't really a true starting position for myself because I'm young. It was just spring ball. There's still fall camp, and there were guys that were injured at the time. So when they came back, they made the most of their opportunities, and I thought like just work harder because those guys that were here, they have game experience. Like Nico, Donovan, Ronnie, they've all played in games and been put in those situations already. And like I said, I'm young still a lot more to experience, and just have to keep maximizing my opportunities.